Now, where could she be? Her maid said she should be at the pavilion with her sister, but they weren't there when I arrived. She probably had an emergency meeting to attend to and had to cut their tea party short. Well, there's only one or two other places where she could be. There she is. Thank the heavens she's here and not by the tree. I don't think my body can keep up with me. I'm already straining it as it is. She always enjoyed feeding the wildlife when we were younger. I'm happy to know it hasn't changed. You know it's dangerous for you to be out here alone, Your Highness. Shouldn't there be a guard with you? Or did you escape their gaze once again? Whoa there. I wouldn't want you falling in the water. You'll ruin that pretty dress of yours and get sick. What? A cat got your tongue? You almost seem surprised to see me. I hope you didn't think I would abandon you, Your Highness. Yes, that was my name last time I checked. I wouldn't be kneeling in front of you if I wasn't, right? And I doubt a ghost would have been able to grab you in the first place. What's with the tears? A lady like yourself should not be crying. I'm here now, and I promised I would come back to you, didn't I? Don't hide yourself from me, Starlight. I came all this way looking for you so I could see your beautiful face once again. Can you please look at me? You don't want me to see your crying face. Is that it? What did I say? There is no reason for tears, darling. I'm right here in front of you, alive and safe. And there will never be a force or a deity who will take me away from you. I will always be by your side, just as I promised. So don't be sad. I'm here. Will you look at me now, princess? There she. There's my pretty girl. No tears, okay? I'm safe. I'm okay. Promise. Okay, maybe I am not completely okay. Please don't hug me so tight. I suffered injuries here and there while on the expedition. A couple of scratches and bruises. A stab to the shoulder. A slash to the eye. Hold it, princess. It is not as bad as it sounds, I swear. Well, if you count being thrown against a tree not being horrible, that is. I am just tired. A bit sore, but mainly tired. The expedition hasn't been what we expected. It was much worse. I shouldn't be talking to you about this. This isn't something that you should be hearing about. Seriously, I'm okay. It is nothing that will need the immediate attention of the medical wing. The stab isn't anything I can't handle, and yes, there is still pain in my shoulder and a tingling sensation in my arm when I move it, but I will survive. And the slash was rather superficial. There was no damage done to the eye itself. It will heal in a couple of weeks. It might leave a scar though, but I'm sure that's fine. The healer that was on the expedition with us said it was fortunate enough that the stab avoided a major artery. Otherwise, well, I would have been dead before they could get to me. But hey, I'm still here, right? And you're still worried about me, even after my explanation. I'm fine. I promise you. Knight's honor. Nothing major has been damaged. How do you know that? Of course she would tell you that. Hey now, what are you scolding me for? You do the same thing as well, princess. Leaving your room in the middle of the night to stroll around the garden. Me leaving the infirmary is no different. Uh, mm, Same difference. One is just more severe than the other. Don't be trying to change the subject on me, princess. Just because I was gone for a few months, it doesn't mean that I wouldn't eventually find out about your little escapades. You should be setting an example for the people. What do you think will happen if they find out that the youngest princess of Fairwind goes missing because she decides to take nightly strolls in the garden? Again with the topic change. Fine. I will let it slide for now. I came looking for you. A little birdie told me that you missed me. Don't blame her. She's only looking out for your well-being. She's your maid and your best friend after all. Just like I am your guard and your childhood friend. I think we have spent enough time sitting here. Let me help you up. Your hand, princess. Shall I escort you back to the castle? Or would you like to continue strolling the garden? A stroll it is then. Did anything happen while I was gone? You didn't cause trouble for anyone, did you? Aside from your escape attempts? Nothing, you say? Well, we will see about that. I will have to interrogate my fellow knights about it. Of course not. In no way, shape or form did I call you a liar, princess. I only want to confirm your response. Don't look away from me. I'm only stating the truth. Please. Do I need to get on my hands and knees and beg for you to look at me? Alright. Oh, please, please, your highness. Would you ever forgive this foolish, terribly foolish knight of yours for accusing you of the heinous crime known as lying? As your personal guard and royal knight of Fairwind, I humbly apologize for my behavior, princess. I promise to never tease you again. Will you look at me now? Oh, thank you, princess. Thank you. Is there something wrong? You have been staring at me for a while now. Like I said before, I should not be discussing that topic with you, princess. Well, you know, it's not appropriate conversation to have with the kingdom's beloved princess, and you shouldn't know what happens beyond the walls. It's nothing you should be worried about. Because it just isn't, princess. Please, will you stop asking me? Drop it, please. It is something I should not be discussing with you about. Princess, No. That is not what I am saying. It's just... Starlight. Look at me, love. I know this isn't something you want to hear, nor the answers you want. But believe me when I say it is for your safety. It's not like we do not want you to know. You're a smart woman, and I am sure you've figured it out without anyone telling you. It's been kept away because we know you would want to get involved. We both know that that is a lie. If we told you what was happening outside the walls, you and that stubborn attitude of yours would want to help. Darling, this isn't your fight. Let us knights take care of it and protect you and the royal family. Please. Let us do our job. I know you want to help. But there are moments in life, events, you just need to stay out of. I know you understand. And I am sorry. But this is not just for your safety. It's for the safety of all Fairwind. That's my girl. Anyway, that is enough about me. I want to hear what you have been up to while I was gone. You never answered the question. Oh, really? Okay, I see. Oh, I hope you didn't give trouble to that poor bastard. Yeah, I know. I know. It can be a handful, but it's just following orders. Well, seems like you know how to handle it, anyways. Sounds like you had an adventure of your own while I was gone. I am sure you were happy when you found out that your brother and sister were visiting. No, I'm fine. My body is just sore, that is all. Thank you for worrying about me, but I'm fine. You... You're not going to drop this, are you? Figured. Well, lead the way, princess. I am in your care. I am not crippled, your highness, but thank you for the offer. Is there something wrong? Well, you have been staring at me to begin with, and now you're holding my hand. Which is something you never do. So, what's on your mind? Do you want to talk about it? Princess, what's wrong? Has it been bothering you for that long? Is that why you were upset earlier? I'm sorry, I didn't... I had no idea that me leaving upset you that much. I apologize for my actions earlier, truly. If I had known why you were so upset, I wouldn't have scolded you that way. I would have done anything to stay with you behind castle walls, but my duty and my responsibility as a royal knight of Fairwind is to keep you, your family, and the kingdom's people safe. And that will always be my priority. No matter how selfish I want to be and stay by your side, it is what I need to do. It's what I've been training for. And I will do anything in my power to protect you. I would even give my life to protect you. Princess, it's because you're crying again, and I'm the reason behind it. I care about you, Starlight. That is why I'm willing to give up my life for you, if it means keeping you safe. To protect you with my mind, heart, and soul. I promised you when we were children, remember? I still hold myself up to that oath, even into adulthood. As long as you're safe and sound, protected and loved, I will lay down my life for you. I love you, I always have, ever since we were children. That day when I first met you in the gardens, 20 years ago. And that is why I'm willing to risk everything to ensure your safety. I have the responsibility to protect the city, but you will always be my priority. Do you remember what I told you before I left for the expedition? Yes, I am getting there. I'm just trying to be as romantic as I can. So, I would like to court you, Your Highness. Will you grant me the honor of doing so? Excited, are we? Something tells me you have been waiting for this confession for a long while. You're cute when you're excited. May I, Princess? You really do not know how long I've been waiting for this. Looks like I wasn't the only one waiting. Oh, what are you embarrassed for? I think it's cute. I've been waiting 6 months to see you again, to hold you in my arms. I have missed you a lot. The other knights could tell that I wanted to get it over and done with so I could return to the palace. They were nice enough to tease me about it even. My first thought before returning was, how can I court her? I wanted to make it as special as possible. I wanted to surprise you when I returned and give you a bouquet of flowers from the local flora shop you love. But as you can see, it did not pan out as I wanted. Instead of a romantic confession, here we are. I am battered and bruised, and we kind of had a fight earlier. You are not saying that just to make me feel better, are you? Well, I wanted to make it special for you. I'm aware I didn't have to, but I wanted to. I wanted to show you how serious I am about this. serious I am about you. Let me be romantic, okay? You complain about me teasing you, but when you do it, it's perfectly fine. Some double standards you have, princess. Ah, a punch? You wound me, princess. Damaging a crippled man of war. How rude. And you were just gripping me about teasing you, too. If you can tease me, well, I can do the same. It is only fair, isn't it? I am only stating facts, darling. Are you tired? Well, let's get you to bed then. You must have had an eventful evening. You can lean on my shoulder if you want. Try not to fall asleep, okay? I can't carry you on my back. And here we are. Your room, Your Highness. Shall I leave you to rest, or would you like assistance? Wow, hey. You need to stop that. You're making me think you like causing me pain. I never implied that. You're the one who said it. My words never implied such a thing. You're too easy to tease, darling. I'll leave you be and give you a break from my relentless teasing. I will see you in the morning, my darling Starlight. Huh? Is there something wrong? Do you need something? No. The knights who were part of the expedition are allowed a week's break to recover. Why do you ask? You want to go out into town tomorrow? Are you sure your mother and father will be okay with this? Okay, fine. But this is the only time I will do it. You're lucky I love you. You better not tell anyone about this now. I don't need another secret getting out. I will see you in the morning, my dear. Good night.